Hi everyone, nice to have you there and welcome back to World of Warships. Today I'm playing the Zao and I'm playing with two of my friends, Pascal and OUTPLAY. You will see a lot more of them later on during this battle. Now let's talk about the Zao. The Zao is a very good kiting ship. Kiting means running away while shooting at your pursuers and trying to make life hell for them. Because they're chasing you, so you have an advantage, you control the engagement basically. Zao is a very stealthy ship, which means that you can go undetected and then pick your fights. I'm being chased by a Satsuma, which is a very nice super ship, but the player doesn't really seem to understand how it works. And yep, the Satsuma repaired the first fire, so I'm going to set another one and even another one. So he basically has two fires burning for quite a long time at the moment. So let's rip some damage and let's go somewhere else. The guy is just going to burn for quite a while. Anyway, we basically have the advantage in this battle. We are 2 kills ahead. We have nearly, well, more than double the points that they have. So yeah, everything looks bright. Except for the fact that we are starting to lose ships. We lost our advantage right now, so it's 5 against 5 kills on each team. So let's try to put our team ahead once again by setting some fires. And you know what? Zao is very good at that. So let's focus this round, and this guy is going to burn. And he's definitely not going to like it. Spoiler alert, he's going to die. So this guy basically, well, he's alone. Say there's probably no one to really support him at the moment. There's a Montana, but yeah, it's not really helpful. We are still building ships. We lost our Gdansk, and that's where it starts to get a bit grimmer. I really have to kill this Vermont to pick up other targets as well. And you know what? He did the same thing as the Satsuma. It looks like it's some sort of condition that makes you repair the first fucking fire while you are still being shot at. There's no shame in repairing the first fire, absolutely no, as long as you are no longer being shot at by the ship that can set some fires. That's it. If you repair the first fire from a Zao, you are still spotted and still being shot at by the Zao, of course the guy is going to set a lot of fires afterwards, and you couldn't repair them. So just repair the fires when they start to get dangerous. And you know what? If you use your repair party, you can basically repair 100% of the fires. Yeah, that's right. It is 100% healable. You see, when you take some damage, there is only a certain part that you can heal. Like if you take a Citadel, some ships can only repair 33% of the damage that they took because of the Citadel. For a fire, it's 100%, which means that every damage that you take from the fires, if you use some heals, you can just get it all back. And that is very important to know into this game. Fires are not that dangerous as long as you can control them. Which means that you don't have 4 fires burning on the same time as on your ship when you have 20,000 HP and your DCP is on cooldown, because that definitely wouldn't be a nice thing. So just make sure to keep your damage control available for when you really need it. Because this consumable is very important to have into this game. But don't fall for the contrary. I mean, don't try to never use it. You are just going to die very quickly. And as you can see, my friend Pascal just had an island pop right in front of her. It happens very often. But you reduce the frequency at which it happens if you subscribe to the channel. Pascal is subscribed, but she's quite unlucky, so the effect of subscribing is a bit reduced, you know. Yep, ship happens, right? So I'm just going to the next flank and I'm trying to shoot at the Yamato. because the Yamato is basically a very good target for me. Doesn't have much armor, and he decided to repair after the first salvo. To be fair, the guy took 2 fires, so he was pretty unlucky. But the thing being that I can still shoot at the guy, so he's going to take fires after fires. And he's definitely not going to like it, because spoiler alert, this guy is going to go down, whether he likes it or not. And by the way, that's a lot of damage. 8k per salvo. So just when you start to combine the damage, 8k per salvo, and a fire that is going to do, well, around 10k damage, if not more, in total, that's quite a lot. But let's not get sidetracked. We are losing this one pretty big. We are 2 against, oh boy, 6. Only Pascal and me. Pascal is not really in great shape. She's having a bit of a face-to-face against the enemy Montana, but she's going to go down pretty quickly. So it leaves only me. And it's not really a battle that I can win, so what I'm trying to do is to reap as much damage as I can and try to delay the inevitable. And maybe I can still have a chance. But firstly, I absolutely need to reduce the number of cannons shooting at me. To do so, I need to kill some ships. Starting by the Des Moines right here. Des Moines is very dangerous in late game, it got way too much firepower. If you saw the video that I released pretty recently about the Des Moines, yeah, you will know. So this guy must absolutely go down because he's going to be very dangerous. But I'm pretty lucky because his shells are pretty floaty and his friend the Yamato is not really good at aiming. And surprisingly enough, that's my first kill at 161,000 damage. Yeah, you saw it right. Anyway, let's use the magic of editing because it's a pretty uneventful part of the battle. But you know what? I'm going to talk about one of the skills that I have. I have the outnumbered skill, which means that when there are more enemies than allies spotted or no one, just like at the moment, I gain a 8% speed boost, and that really helps to reach the locations that I'm aiming for faster. Now, I managed to catch sight of the Yamato, and as you can see, I'm not spotted. He knows I am around here, but I need to pick my fight. So I was waiting to be in the right position before starting to shoot. This guy is doomed. No matter what he does, unless he kills me, he's doomed. Just going to take a fire. He's maybe going to repair it, but he's going to take a second one at the very least. So this guy is definitely not going to like the end of this battle. I'm sorry for you, Yamato. I was at your place at some point, because Yamato was my first tier 10 battleship at the time. It was a long time ago, and I really hated being shot at by Zao on the other end of the map. So I decided to grind the Zao line. And you know what? I really like the Zao. Not much the Yamato, but the Zao is really a nice ship. Even if I prefer, in a way, the Yoshino right now, because the Yoshino got, well, 20km torpedoes, better guns, etc. So yeah, I think Yoshino is a better ship at the moment. Because of power creep, of course. Now that the Yamato's dead, we can maybe try something? We are still ahead on points. Surprisingly enough, since the enemy got the 3 caps at the moment, they managed to capture Bravo and Charlie recently, which means that if I don't do anything, I'm basically going to lose. They just got sight of me, so it's probably the destroyer spotting me, and yeah, that's basically an ambush. There's absolutely nothing I can do at the moment except farming a bit of damage, but yeah, here's the Montana. I may be able to take down the Montana if he's alone. That would be a nice thing. But I'm pretty sure he got some friends. And by pretty sure, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's the bookie on my right. Oh, he's... Well, that's a nice broadside you have here, Mr. Ibuki. But the thing is, he's reversing. I don't have much of an angle, so no need to load the high explosive and nuke the shit out of him, because I just cannot. And yep, that's the part of the battle in which I start to take quite a lot of damage actually. And I'm definitely not going to survive this one. In the next salvo, I'm just going to die. And I'm way too close to wiggle wiggle. Yep, I think that's the end for my Zao. Well, you know what? It was a pretty good battle. 211,000 damage. I don't think that's bad. I definitely don't think that. And yep, that's going to be the end. And here's the defeat. But we fought until the end. That's what's important in World of Warships. You have to fight till it's over. It's not over till you have the message on your screen that says defeat or victory. Never know. So congrats to Webley for being the first on our team. I'm third. And yeah, as you can see, I did quite a bit of damage to Yamato, Satsuma, and these kind of ships, and Montana as well. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. The next one will be on the next Tuesday. I see you there, folks. Bye bye.